BTB, let's talk about it. Rest in peace to BTB Savage, but we got to be honest on this video. You know what I mean? We got to be honest on this video, like we're going to be honest with the man who died as well. Because what they're saying is BTB Savage also, the man he or his girlfriend killed was Omar Richardson, 34 years old. And a lot of people was in my inbox telling me it was his girlfriend, the one who caught the body. I don't know. I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't 12. That's irrelevant right now, who killed the body. What I'll say is, look, BTB Savage, at the end of the day, bro, you don't do no moves like that, bro. I can't tell somebody who's a victim of a home evasion how to behave, how to act. I'm not about to do that. But what I can say is, look at the outcome of why was it worth it, bro. It was 2 months later you did that stunt on Instagram. You know what I mean? 2 months later. I could see if it was fresh, without doubt in your mind. Talk your ways, gangster. You feel me? A man trying to take your life. No sympathy. I understand you. But 2 months later, why instigate something where clearly families are hurting and people feel like it's an end-be-all situation and the only way to feel better is getting you? Why instigate that type of motion? I mean, if you like that and you don't care, cool. But once more, why instigate it? Now, you got all these people laughing at your demise. People is blaming you. I mean, everybody should be accountable for their actions because every action has repercussions that you got to face. Whether those repercussions are good and bad, that's on you and based on what you did to others. Now, before I get back to BTB Savage, I want to talk about the alleged people who killed him allegedly because of Omar Richardson dying, you know, in that apartment. Now, my thing is, y'all got a right to be mad. Somebody playing with your family. You know what I mean? Y'all got a right to be mad. People playing with your family member's name, instigating, throw it in your face, aha, and all that. It would get anybody mad. But my thing is about all the people when it comes to that is, when do you hold your own loved ones accountable? You know what I mean? Like, when do you hold your loved ones accountable, man? At the end of the day, BTB Savage, I don't know what he partakes in real life or what he got going in motion, but somebody came and tried to kill him, rob him, whatever the case may be. You have a right to defend yourself. There are people angry and thinking he's deserving to be killed also because that family member's love. Because I heard a lot of people saying that. It wasn't just, oh, he was instigating and laughing. A lot of people literally said he should be dead simply because if you kill somebody or whatever, you got to expect that get back. That's the messed up part about it, bro. This why I wouldn't wish the streets on my worst nightmare. I mean, on my worst enemies, bro, because it becomes a worst nightmare, meaning that if I ever became the street dude or whatever, I'm too loyal for this ish, bro. I'm going to crash out for the people who's around me. But the problem is the people around you, will they really crash out? And by that mean, like, love each other, be loyal to each other. This thing is so dirty because folks will find any complicated reasons to get you out the way regardless. It's like you're extinct before you even started. Think about it, bro. A dude protects himself, defend himself, and he get killed. Of course, his own actions added to that through the instigating and laughing, but it shows your mentality. And I always said that, bro, because I'm from that type of neighborhood. Well, not where he died, but where them dudes come from. You feel me? If somebody get killed, right? Think about it. If somebody gets killed, my mind always said, bro, even if that man was a civilian, he's an innocent dude. He's just protecting his wife and kids. He killed this idiot who storms in his house. And that is an idiot who storms in people's house, bro. Home evasion, all that. You feel me? And you storm into that individual's right. By my God-given right, not even American right, by my God-given right, I have a right by nature to defend my family. So now I'm supposed to look at the civilian as the bad guy because they defended their family. So that dead intruder family has a right, you feel me, to get an eye for an eye. That's not the same thing what the scripture says, an eye for an eye. You know what I mean? That's not a righteous kill at all for you to kill someone who was just defending himself. Now, I can talk all day about BTB Savage actions that got him killed, but we'll do that later on this video. I want to focus on the people I've seen who are writing this, bro. It took me out my vibe because I've always said that about our communities. Our communities is the weakest people I find, bro. None of this thing is funny. None of the situation at itself. How y'all know if nobody else was in the vehicle with BTB Savage? You know what I mean? I don't know if that young man has kids or whatever, but forget about me being a father, bro. It's in my nature to look at the younger ones and we got to be better. Am I better? No, but I act right accordingly when I'm around a young person for many reasons. You don't want your misactions to cause displacement in their life, because that thing, it becomes like hypnosis, man. And in the psychosis mind of a young adolescent, to see a grown man and woman behaving like that is something. I'm not gonna sugarcoat around. It's our demise, man. I think we already died multiple deaths as a community. Ain't no resurrection through this, at least for another 1,000 years. I don't even see change in 1,000 years if you want me to be up foremost and honest. Just our mentality, bro. You know what I mean? Did you see how much shots was shot into that vehicle? Of course, we know it was targeted. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the lack of shooting. These dudes don't even know how to shoot correctly. Yes, he died, but the way they shot that vehicle, all type of rounds could have ricocheted, hitting innocent people, innocent bystanders. The old lady just going to the marketplace or coming from that condominium to go to her vehicle, or her nephew just visiting out of town, walking her to their condominium, and this idiot comes with brazen broad daylight shooting. And that's the comfortability y'all like living in. Even if you try to hide from these people, you know what I mean? They'll shoot you up anywhere, and you guys actually reward them for it. Y'all actually, you know what I mean, give passes to certain people you like for behaving and partaking in that type of lifestyle. Now I'll go to BTB Savage. You know, I had to call certain people out. I'm a fair person. Now let's go back to BTB Savage. At the end of the day, people gonna be crying for you and doing all that. I watched the last parts of your demise, like, meaning just like all of us, I didn't even know who the hell you was. I seen you on 2 interviews before you died, but I never known you got robbed. I didn't know anything about that. I'm not gonna fake like everybody do and go crazy and make a million videos about you. If I know the rapper, I'll make a lot of videos because I know the rapper. I don't know you. This probably be my only video, and what I'm gonna say on this is I hope every kid see this being highlighted. Look at what stupidity brings you to you and your family, because the one who's lucky is BTB Savage. See, he's dead. He doesn't have to feel the emotions of the mom's, dad's family, and if he have kids, they're gonna live with that pain for the rest of their life, the hardship. Nothing is gonna feel fun again. During the birthdays and barbecues, that pain is gonna be harboring over everybody's, you feel me, psyche, meaning i.e. head. And it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a downer for the rest of everybody who's around you life. I mean, for God's sakes, all these friends around you are at least near your vicinity. No one speaks to each other. I'm seeing Instagram's videos with you and other dudes antagonizing and ridiculing people y'all allegedly got or trying to get, or openly telling the police, because that's what I call it when you're on Instagram, about your scamming ways or whatever. And I'm not out here to judge who's a scammer or not. It's just wild to me how y'all put everything on this social media. It's just very wild to me. And it'll be that same individual complaining about who's snitching and ratting. But let's just get back on topic. With BTB Savage, rest in peace to him. My condolences to his family, but I'm not gonna fake here like I'm heartbroken or anything. I'm heartbroken for his family if I am. You feel me? Because I think about my mom, I think about my dad and what my kids will go through if I'm not here no more. I'm the breadwinner. I don't just take care of my family, I take care of multiple families and multiple people around me. That's the way life should be. So if someone who truly loves you, they will never let you crash out. Now, whoever killed him, they're probably gonna get caught too, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. I don't feel bad for anybody get caught doing dumb actions out here. You know, there's consequences you gotta pay, man. Y'all get mad for me telling the truth like I forced these idiots to get locked up or killed. All I do is get on here and just spit that real. And the problem is medicine doesn't never taste good to a weak one. I never mind my mom giving me medicine. You know what I mean? Some kids, you give them the medicine and it's like a bad taste in their mouth. I enjoyed getting medicine because I knew, you know, at the end of that situation of the bad taste and all that, there's a curity going on that's curing my body of all type of illness. And our community lacks that awareness. If you give them medicine, they throw it out and spit it out. But everything that's bad for us, being told by such and such, they regurgitate that. And they regurgitate it to a level of depression. Their anxieties is not like everybody else's anxiety in that community. Their anxieties is them taking a weapon and being antisocial in the opposite manner, meaning everybody is a alleged op. Last time I checked, military folks is the one who used the word op. When did you guys start having oppositions? You have no oppositions. You have one idiot who's mad at you, and it's another idiot over here, and they continue a string of cycle of killing and killing and killing, and there's no prosperity in it. I'm not out here trying to be your preacher. My dad's a pastor. I didn't get into that religion lifestyle after I tried so many religions, Islam and everything. Stupid is as stupid does. Tom Hanks taught me more than any human being out here. You just got idiots out here, man. I hate to admit it. And ain't no remedy to fix this. You're just gonna have to subdue through it. Find some things that can harbor, your safety in a better way where you don't have to have an abundance of negative energy coming out you. Because these dudes give their parents and everybody around them nightmares for years to come. I can't stand individuals like that. BTB Savage, rest in peace to you. But you're selfish, man. You survive a situation. And I don't know if it was you or your girl who killed Omar Richardson, who was 34 years old. But whichever of the two of you guys did it, thank God you're not locked up. You should have been thanking him. Be even more grateful you're alive and nobody around you got killed. But instead, 2 months later, you antagonize and start picking on or whatever situations of the ones who died. I've heard you tell DJ Vlad TV, you feel his family is not gonna let that go. Of course, they gotta be. You said, and then you even said if somebody whoever just lost their family in that type of way, they're like a P word. I don't want to curse for YouTube, but you basically just called them out being cowards if they don't defend their loved ones. You see what you spoke into existence? Now you're dead. I don't speak about death like that towards my life. We know death is around the corner, but I don't see it around the corner. I see a rainbow at the end of the tunnel, you feel me? I see my kids becoming grandparents themselves. I see great grandkids. God is gonna let me live long. I think like this. And if it don't happen, so be it. But my mission in life is to wake up every day smiling and taking care of the ones I love. You guys wake up to show off for complete strangers you don't know. You're a court jester. You're a minstrel show, and you're the embarrassment of the community for a long time now. See, I don't speak to certain people in my communities, but I don't bother people. I'm not trying to rob people. I'm not trying to throw complaints about people. I mind my business. I'm the perfect neighbor to have. I mind my business and I stay out the way. That's it. I have a couple of arguments with the wife. It's not like a white picket fence and you have the typical lovely-dovely family, but we're a loving family. We have the typical problems like everybody else. And my number one nightmare is men like what we're talking about being a problem to my family. So I'll never support this goofy behavior. I'm gonna still say rest in peace. But this is a lesson that definitely needed to be learned. Or anybody's gonna learn anything from this? Not really. But at least I did this so it could be documented where I stand. I don't stand for that. So if any of y'all met me in real life, you can know what my mentality is, man. So, man, goofiness gets you only goofiness right back in return. The tragedy is that his family is going to have to suffer for his actions. You know what I mean? Some people aren't grateful nor humble. And you see the reality of life. It's not like a plant you grow. Well, not even a plant. It's not like a video game. Ain't no cheat code to this in the way you're thinking. You don't come back alive, bro. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed.